Hello everyone, welcome to another of my review. In today's review, I want to talk about three things that I think every couple, newly engaged couple, needs to do when they are planning their wedding. If you're newly engaged, I say congratulations to you, but there are few things that I feel newly engaged couple kind of miss out on, especially when they're planning their weddings, and these are the things that will affect the overall your wedding day. I think it will have either probably a very negative impact on your wedding. Sometimes it could be severe, sometimes it could be repaired. But I'm talking from a vendor perspective, and these are things that I feel you should do. I mean, with every vendor that you are going to be having on the day, that will help your day go so smooth. So the first thing that I want to highlight is, especially when it comes to I'm a photographer, and I do hybrid as well, so I do both photos and for videos for wedding, and I've been in the industry for I would say more than 10 years right now. So I think I have a lot of experience shooting different weddings, and I'm bringing that to play right now. I think for me, the number one thing that most couples should do is you need to book your wedding ahead of time. I am well aware there are some certain situations that you cannot do that, because maybe there's some situation that doesn't allow you to book it ahead of time. But if you have the time and the space, the best practice, make sure you book at least 6 to 1 year ahead of time. Now, as we go along, we'll see why that is important, which leads me to the second thing. The second thing is you need to look for photographers and videographers, in my own opinion, especially photographers that include pre-wedding photo shoot in their package. I think that is very, very important. In fact, I feel like pre-wedding photo shoot are even they are more important sometimes than the wedding photos. I mean, they come out better. I've seen a lot of couples whereby their pre-wedding photo shoot was much better than their actual wedding day photos. The reason is simple. On your pre-wedding photo shoot, you have time. It's just you and your partner and the photographers, and you can explore, you can do different things. You're just free, you're enjoying yourself. On the wedding day, there's a lot going on. It's your happy day, but then there's a lot going on. And at one point, like most people, they just probably wanted to end and go home and tired because a lot been going on. So I always encourage couples to make sure that they book their pre-wedding photo shoot ahead of time. And when you're booking your pre-wedding photo shoot ahead of time, make sure that there are things that you have to remember. Make sure that it's somewhere the location you are using and the time is agreed, and make sure that your location is somewhere that you like, somewhere that both of you are agreed on, and especially with your partner, also with the photographer, and somewhere that the photographer is also happy to use to be able to create those images. Make sure that when you guys are coming for your pre-wedding photo shoot, you don't have you guys sort out your differences. I think photos don't lie. I've seen it all in this photography. So you need to make sure that even if you have to kind of shift the pre-wedding photo shoot because probably you guys have something to sort out, I think that's best. You sort it out and you kind of move that pre-wedding photo shoot, because your pre-wedding photo shoot, when it comes out good. Other vendors might use it for like the souvenirs. They can use it for, they can put it in a hall on the different days and use it for different stuff. So it could go a long way. So it's very important that you get things right. Also, make sure that you try on the clothes that you'll be wearing before the actual pre-wedding photo shoot. Make sure that things that you're wearing is something that you like. Make sure it's something that you appreciate. The hair on your head, make sure that the hair has something that that shows your personality, something that you love. I don't think you should experiment too much when you do your pre-wedding photo shoot, because you don't want to have something on your head that you are looking back and you say, oh, I don't like that hair. It should be your signature, something that you love, something that because that picture could be a picture that will be with you. I mean, most likely be with you for the rest of your life. So I think it's something that I would not encourage people to experiment too much about, to just make sure that something that works for them is something that they kind of use on their pre-wedding photo shoot. The third thing I want to highlight is that you need to kind of have a meeting with all your vendors. So you couples, or the newly engaged couples, make sure you organize at least, I would say, 2 meetings. If you book a year, ahead. I think 2 meetings or 3 will be good. If it's 6 months, maybe a meeting is good. At least I've seen it all. So for your day to go well, all the vendors needs to work together. I've seen so many cases whereby vendors, the photographers and videographers are having loggerhead throughout the day, and the deco and the event planner, they are just doing their own thing. I think when you have those 2 meetings, probably via Zoom or any other platform, it kind of help people to know each other, introduce each other to, everybody introduce themselves and they get to know each other. And it's a time to bond and a time to remind everyone that they are working towards this wedding to make it a success. They're not there for their own selfish interest. They're not just there to elevate themselves alone, but they're working as a team. What I find in most cases is that people just appear, all the vendors just appear on the wedding day. They don't know each other. And some people struggle, meeting other people. Some people struggle with kind of introduction. Some people have different issues, but when they meet ahead of time, maybe they've met once or twice, it kind of help people to bond a little bit and to solve kind of problem. Because I've seen where we had this meeting with a couple and with other vendors, and there was this issue straight away, but we noticed the issue straight away, and then we're able to diffuse the issue easily. And on the wedding day, everything went well. I presume if the old vendors are meeting first time on the wedding day, that would have been a different situation entirely. And in most cases, that's just what ruins people's wedding, and it's not the ideal thing. You want your photographers or all your vendors to be in the best shape, to do things right, to make sure they are in their best spirit, and everybody is just working together. I don't want this video to go too long. I think for me, those three things I've highlighted, they are very, very key to making sure that, especially for newly engaged couple, they do before their wedding day. One bonus extra tip I want to give to newly engaged couple is to always find people, maybe their friends, maybe their groomsmen or bridesmaid, to attach to each vendor ahead of time. You should have someone within your bridal train or whatever that is attached to the photographer, one is attached to the videographer, one is attached to the deco, and to keep communicating in case these people, because as a couple, as you guys are preparing, you will be so busy. But if you have someone that you trust, people that you trust, that they can work with these people, so that if the photographer needs something ahead of time, it will let them know. They will try to arrange those things and they work together. And in the final meeting before the wedding, everybody coming to the meeting will say, okay, everything be sorted, have we guys attend to everything, and anything that needs to be sorted can now be sorted before the wedding. But this is if there's a division of labor. This is when people are assigned to different tasks and people are helping you out. You can't do it all alone as a couple. I think once couples realize earlier on that no, we need to kind of do a kind of assign work to people, and our friends handling different things, I think your wedding will go even more smoother and much better as well. And that is my own perspective, and that's my own tips for especially newly engaged couples who are getting married. And please, if you like this video, please smash that like button. In the comment below, please let me know what are the issues that you face as probably a vendor. And if you are just a couple, you're in the you can just leave a comment, kind of your experience with your vendors during your weddings and what happened and not as well. And we can all have a conversation down below as well. Thank you for joining me on this review. Until next time, I say you guys have a lovely, lovely, lovely time. Bye-bye.